Okay, so what's up? I'm about to get into this good old read. What are the messages for whomever it may concern? What are the messages? For whomever it may concern, what are the messages? Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune in the position of your crown. My. Okay, Sun card in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords, Eight of Cups in reverse, and Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So, to me, it looks like God has created a portal to accelerate you. Okay, so the thing is that I can tell you're going through the time of the unknown. So you're moving through the darkness, you're being seen, but you don't know the things in which that are being taken place in the dark. It doesn't matter how gifted you are. It doesn't matter about your abilities. You are not supposed to know certain things that are happening in the dark. Okay, but the thing is that while you're walking through this period of darkness, you have protection and you have assistance. So, what I pick up here is that there's a woman in particular, but it doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a man too. But it's a toxic feminine energy. Okay. So I see a community. I see two communities here. Okay. And it's kind of like this woman or this man, whoever, they have been trying to attack you emotionally and they have been trying to attack you financially. So with this combination here, this person has also been trying to affect your health, mental and emotional. Okay, this person wants to pull you in or wanted to pull you into a toxic group of individuals. They wanted you to be inconsistent in your abilities with moving forward, because when we're dealing with rites of passage, that's what we're doing. So this person is upset because they feel as if you are leaving them behind. But this person is she's an opposition, or they are opposing. So this is kind of like your enemy. Okay, so this person deals with entitlement issues. So it's giving me like this is a brat, this is a baby. Like this person got themselves into a lot of shit, and I'm talking about like it's two communities. It's people who are more practical, who are focused on money, people who are worried about keeping up with the Joneses and all that type of stuff. So you hear that horn? You hear that horn? Right. So this is telling me that this is a prophetic word. Okay. So there are a lot of people that are going down with this woman. Just like I gave you one example. Okay, so when it comes to the other community, this could be family, but this is a toxic group. So it's kind of like her friend group and then her family group. You know, this woman or this man has sent people into what she wanted or what he wanted to happen for you. So my thing is that these individuals were involved in one way or another. So it's kind of like everybody who's connected to this person, everybody who helped this person, people invested money, people invested time, people invested, they took joy in being cruel. That is the emotional toxicity. So motherfuckers probably got drunk and sat around trying to celebrate your downfall and all this type of stuff. Like, this is crazy. People are getting sick. People are getting STDs. Shit is happening to people's children. And it's all because of this one person. This bitch is not getting any sleep. You know, she thought that she was going to take away abundance that was coming towards you. So you have some financial blessings to receive. And when it comes to the Eight of Cups, you have some really good connections that you're going to be really good people that you are going to be connecting to. Okay, so the thing is that this person wants to go where you're going. They know they know what you're like, they know what God has promised for you. So they really tried to like come up against you. They really tried it. But the thing is that this is very repetitive. You know, this person has been very consistent, and in them being too consistent, you were able to see their patterns. So, because I feel like you're not bothered by this person, and this person is upset because you're not bothered by them. But the thing is that you may already know what this person's fate is. And the shit is not funny because this person got so many people involved in this shit, you know? So whoever this person, they was trying to hide the truth. They were trying to hide the truth about you. So what is the truth? The truth is that you are the truth, and whatever you say about somebody else is the truth. So that's what I'm saying. You know who this person is. You have already tried to tell people about who this person was, but nobody wanted to believe you, right? So the truth is something is wrong with this woman, and she is a part of what's wrong. She is the main reason as to why people's lives are falling apart. So she thought that she was going to try to play behind the scenes, and she, like try to put everything on you. It's like she knew, it's kind of like she knew you was approaching that threshold, but you had a little more ways to go. So it's kind of like she don't even understand that it's like she forced God's hand to elevate you before your time. So during this time, if you feel like there's a lot of time, if you feel kind of confused, or if you feel kind of lost, like, I don't understand. Like, it feels like something has changed, but I don't understand what has changed. If there's a new direction that you're moving into, if, miracles, there have been like spontaneous miracles, like being at the right place at the right time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may be walking and somebody's selling a car, and you have enough for the car, so you end up getting the car. You've been looking for a car for years, but at this specific moment is when you get that car, and it's available to you. It's like it aligns perfectly. It's in good shape. It's a good car. And then on top of that, it's in your price range. It may even be cheaper than what you were willing to pay for a car before. Okay. So it's kind of like God is performing miracles for you right now, to help accelerate you from these people and dealing with this woman or this man. Okay. So my thing is that the people have found out about this woman or this man. And so now to where it's kind of like you're on your path and this woman or this man was trying to catch up with you. It's like now everybody that she dragged down caught up to her. And it's kind of like what she did to them, they're doing to her. Like, she tricked them, so now they're tricking her, right? Like, she thought that she thought she got away. She thought she was going to get away. She thought nobody would figure it out. Nobody would find out. She probably been hiding away. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like the moment that she step out, it's like she get ambushed. Okay? And now that she got ambushed, she can't go where you're going. She can't follow you. She can't get there before you. She can't sabotage you. It's like now she has to worry about how she's going to deal with all of these people. These people are mad. It's very sad. It's very sad what these people went through and are going through because she lied. But at the same time, you got to take responsibility, because you should not be jumping on the bandwagon with somebody else's cruelty against somebody else if you don't know both sides. So, I mean, it's very unfortunate what the things that people are going through. I pick up there are a lot of women too that are pregnant and they have spouses, and the children, the babies, are not by their spouses. Like, the backfire with dealing with this woman, this shit is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, she's a goofy. This is what you call a goofy bitch. She out here doing stuff, not understanding the seriousness of what she's doing. It's like this woman, his brain is like scrambled eggs. And it's kind of like, I don't understand how people couldn't see this about her. But see, with the Queen of Wands will dress herself up because she knows that people are taken by the physical, right? So if she dresses up a certain way, like a lot, like, look, it's all about attraction with her. So if she can get people attracted to her, then she can pull people into her emotional illusion. Okay? So she's a very shallow person, and these people she has been dealing with are very shallow, which is why they were so easily taken by her. Right? So it's kind of like in the movies, The Matrix, right? When they say, oh, you got distracted by the woman in the red dress. This is what they're talking about. Okay. Like, it's a distraction. She's a distraction. She has hidden intentions and hidden motives behind every fucking thing that she does. But you can't see it because most people, and I mean, if spell work, if magic was involved, then she was cloaking herself. She was making people think, she was creating illusions for people when they looked at her. So she had people looking up at her as if she was something more than what she was. She was doing that magic. She was manipulating the hell out of people. This is what you call the Diddy effect, to where you out here poisoning people and you're drugging people and they don't know. So she's out here doing this magic on motherfuckers and they don't know. So she's overpowering their free will and convincing them. But when we're not working on our mental health, this is why, like, magic and spell work, this is how it affects us. And you don't even know. But then it's kind of like, that you're the type of person to where you make more sense than the shit that you have been doing and saying and agreeing to. That you're a better person, that you're a smarter person than that. So then you stop and you think, like, why did I even fucking do that? Like, why didn't I see that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why did I say that? Why? You see? So that's usually a sign that the shit has worn off. So the thing is that all of these people. You got the Three of Swords here. That all of these people betrayed you with her. And it's kind of like, I have a feeling like people want to reach out to you. People want you to help them. That's another reason why God is accelerating you. God says no, because somewhere in here, there was a prophecy. There's always a prophecy before destruction. And there is a reason for that. Prophecy is warning. You got arrogant motherfuckers to where it's kind of like, they hear a prophecy and they think that shit's supposed to happen right away. That's not the way that it works. This is not a movie. This is not fiction. This is real fucking life. Shit does not just happen at the click of a finger. You're not going to see sprinkles and rainbows and all that type of bullshit. I'm just saying. It's very unfortunate, but people play the role. And my thing is that when individuals can be used against you, it's because secretly they were already against you anyway. That's what's in their heart. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm like, when it comes to these people, it don't matter. It don't matter if it's family. It don't matter if it's friends that you know or that you used to know. It's like, no. It's a no. Okay, God says it's a no. I feel like for something like this to happen, motherfuckers got warnings. You got warnings to stop doing the shit. Like, there is no mercy. There's no mercy. You had time. You had more than enough time. And me, myself, personally, I know how God works. Because God will have the person that is being victimized, God will have that person suffer for a while, for a long time, before God step in. And you want to know why that is? Because when God don't give a fuck, God don't give a fuck. And that shit is real. So the whole time God is begging, please stop doing this to this person. Please stop doing this to this person. And God gonna give you time. So when the time is up, bitch, the time is fucking up. I do not have any sympathy for this reading for individuals on the shit into the stick of this prophecy, because I feel like there were 3 prophecies that were given. You had 3 warnings. Then on top of that, when you didn't heed the warning, you still was getting grace. You still was getting mercy. So God says no. Okay? And if you've been playing in any magic, any voodoo, any rituals, hexes, curses, binding magic, and all that type of stuff, then what's going to happen? You done got your hands dirty. So this is why God could no longer, because people will say, well, God loves us and God forgives. Man, when God is done, God is done. Because, God don't fuck with that shit. And God's people do not get their hands dirty like that. And your ancestors are going to be there to make sure that you don't do that stupid shit. So these people have no spiritual protection. They have no spiritual backing. They don't have no foundation. They don't have, this is a very sad situation. It's very sad. But at the same time, like I said, for things to get this bad, there has been grace, mercy, and warning. And now it's to a point to where it's over. So when it comes to you, you know, you're gonna be, my thing is, let me see, because you're about to be moving to a new place. You're about to, God has already accelerated you spiritually. Okay. Oh, we have the Hierophant here. Oh shit, the fuck is that? So the Hierophant also comes up at, is this a woman? Are we doing this reading for a woman? This reading is for a man. Okay, so this reading is for a man. So you may be triggered, you may be heartbroken, you know, because you probably had no idea it was this many fucking people. You know, I see a father figure in here too. Okay. I see an elder. It could be like a grandma or a granddad too. So I'm very sorry about you having to go through the, you know what I mean? I'm sorry that you had to go through all of this. But you are about to be rewarded in a way to where you can't even imagine. Why is it so many crickets in this motherfucker? I'm doing the reading and I just keep seeing cricket after cricket after cricket just jumping around, hopping around. And the thing is that I have this life jacket and it's orange and they just keep jumping all over this orange life jacket. So there's something here about your sacral chakra too. Maybe receiving or getting some healing or an upgrade on, you know, within your sacral. Okay, so you're a healer. Do you know that you're a healer? You know that you're a healer. So you about to go to the next level with that shit, right? So you're about to become an inspiration. You are already an inspiration, but it's kind of like God is calling you purposefully to be an inspiration. Is that, but at the same time, that's the catalyst though. The catalyst doesn't have to be intentional. The catalyst just has to remember that they're leading by example. Okay, but at the same time, the Hierophant represents a commitment. It also represents purpose. Okay, stepping into your divine purpose, your divine calling. So everything before this time, everything that was going on before this time, it was necessary in order for you to get here. Okay. So let me see. This is so you hold, you know, like spiritual authority. Your story is a miracle, you know, because the thing is that a lot of people outside of these people that you know, there are a lot of other people that these individuals had watching. So I mean, you know, motherfuckers know about you. I feel like a lot of people know about you who you don't know about you. So it's kind of like you're catching up to some type of popularity or some type of, I don't necessarily want to say fame, you know, but is it fame? It says fame, so fuck it. It's fame and popularity. Okay, so you know, your these people pretty much made you famous. Okay. And you know why it had to happen like this? So that when you get to where you're going, nobody could sacrifice you. And nobody could sacrifice anybody that you are close to. But it seems like even individuals you are close to, it's kind of like they pretty much sacrifice themselves. You know, not purposefully, but they were trying to sacrifice you. And I mean, the shit ended up flipping. Okay, the Hierophant can also be somebody that you may meet. Okay, this person, this person could be famous as well. Okay, this person knows about the betrayal. They know about everything that you have been through. And I'm going to tell you, this person went through some of the similar things that you went through too. You know, the principle is the same, but the journey may be different, right? So, you know, this person, like, I mean, they have a lot of respect for you, you know. They want to also teach you too, because the Three of Swords here, like the trigger, the betrayal, the heartbreak, you know, this person knows that it's on your mind. Even though you have the Wheel of Fortune here, that's something more spiritual, okay? But your thoughts and stuff, that's a little more practical, right? Because you don't want to make bad decisions based off of being upset or being triggered. So, this person may be, this is a spirit guide. So they may already have been working with you in the spirit. Okay, so now, things may align to where you may actually meet this person. You may study under this person. With this energy, with this Hierophant, it's kind of like all they really have to do is kind of sit you down and tell you about their story. And that's the work right there. But sometimes you have mentors to where they actually like want to work with you like one-on-one, because Hierophant can also represent counseling. Okay. So let me see. So, I mean, if you're wondering, can you trust this person? You can. This person is not corrupt. This person will guide you in the right way. Okay? This person has a lot of experience. They were kind of born into trial and error. Okay? So, but I believe that you were too. So, this person may be an evolved version of you. Okay? And I'm going to say potential, right? Because there are infinite potentials of who we could be. So this spiritual guide can be ahead of your time to where they're guiding you, but it may be, it doesn't have to be like something spiritual. It can have something to do with like an industry. It can have something to do with institutions. It can have something to do with it does have a lot of it. I do kind of pick up religion and things that are more of the spiritual world, right? But let's say you're not a spiritual person. Just because you're not a spiritual person doesn't mean that this person can't advise you. It's not about, they may be very spiritual. It's about their story. This is why this person is the catalyst. Okay, because it doesn't matter what field they're in. It doesn't matter their hobbies, their interests, what they do for their occupation. God is all over this. God is all over this person. I was about to say motherfucker. Sorry. God is all over this person, swimming through, living through, speaking through this person. Spirit guides, ancestors. This person houses the mystery schools. Okay, well, the mystery school, right? Which means that there are different spirit guides that come in and out of this person that have messages, So, and I mean, shit, this could be you, but that's what I'm saying. If this is somebody who is external, it's like y'all are the same, but y'all may do shit different. Okay. So, so it's kind of like when it comes to this person, you're looking at like a future version of yourself. Okay. So, and it doesn't have to be in the way that you see them. You know what I'm saying? They are just the example. Like if you come from hard times, this person comes from hard times, and look at where they're at. Look at what their character represents. Look at how strong the character stands. You understand what the fuck I'm saying. Okay. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up there. And until the next time, we'll talk again. Thank you.